Hey, vinyl community, Jeff here, and it is another contest entry video. This one's for Chance Over Concert Buddy. He's doing a push to 500. The contest ends coming up next week. This week? Next week? Next week. Week of Thanksgiving here in the U.S. So, 23rd. Anyway, really simple. Really, you got to subscribe and you'll get an entry, which I've been subscribed to him for many months now. I just got to prove it, I guess. And then he wants to hear a shout out to some other channels, some of our favorite channels, and why. And then if you get entries for that, making a video and all that. And then if you continue to mention the video, his contest, in other videos you make between now and then, you'll get another entry for that. So say if I make a video tomorrow showing you a new record I got, and I said, oh, and by the way, don't forget to go check out Concert Buddy's contest. Apparently I'd get another video, another entry for that. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at some of the, it's hard to say who's my favorite in the VC. Because so when I joined the VC, I had a few people that I first hooked up with. And most all of them I'm still hooked up with. Over time, I mean, at least in my time, which I've been around for 4 years now, before I got involved, there were people who had been around for like 10 years. And then some of those disappeared. And over the past 4 years, I mean, just, it seems like it's exploding with the, continual growth of people buying vinyl records and getting back into vinyl, and or people who finally are just getting the nerve up to do videos. It just continues to grow. In just watching one of the other entries to this contest, I found two channels right off the bat that I was not aware of, and they both had like less than 100 subscribers. Now, obviously, I mean, I'm subscribed to probably, I don't know, a few hundred channels. So it is hard to keep up and watch them all. We all do probably tend to gravitate towards the people that we either like personality-wise or that just have a lot of musical content in common with, that we have musical commonality with, or whatever there. So back when I first got into the vinyl community idea and started realizing that there were people out there doing this, and I started touring with the idea of buying records again. Or actually, I started buying records in 2017, and it took me about more than a year before I finally explored enough of the YouTube community to decide to make videos myself, which I started in August of 2018. So in that early time frame, I discovered some people that I still follow to this day. That would make them, my longtime companions. One of the first ones was Scott Waters. He's been around forever. And I knew him, previous connections with the band he was in and everything, but still watch a lot of his stuff. Still communicate with him often. I think one of the second ones I found was Ron Haggerty, who has been around since way before my time and has changed names and channels as many times as I've been in for as many years, if not more. But he is still out there. He probably would have way more subscribers than a lot of us, but he, stops the channel and starts it up again. Of course, I gravitate towards those who, again, listen to the same types of music, and I am one of those, 50-plus-year-old 80s metalheads. So I gravitate towards a lot of the melodic metal, not so much the extreme metal. But I tap into some of that. So, and you find people like that, and that show a lot of the same things. And so those are the people. And so Scott Waters, Ron Haggerty. I've watched Frank at Channel 33. He has a wide variety, but again, a lot of the same loves for Kiss and stuff like that. So, and I've learned a lot from a lot of these people. Oddbox Topper, way in the beginning, I learned a lot of how to do it yourself. Taking care of records in the early days. And he would show, old thrift store stuffs and how to clean them just using household material. So a lot of people have been influential, and there's a lot of people that I watch that I learn other types of music from. You got Rod over, the Happy Hippie guy, vinyl guy, and I watch him, and he's into a lot of different music. And so that's the one thing I like about the vinyl community is there's a lot of diversity. Now, I don't know a whole lot about a lot of this people out there who are into a lot of the, really deep into like jazz and stuff. So there's a lot that can be learned. But, I stick with a lot of the people who have become staples in the vinyl community, who have skyrocketed to the limits, great limit. You got Josh over at the flip side. You got, Aaron Muth Alamer, who he's got so many records. You got these are the guys that they all hang out together. Gary over at Physical Format, and you got Chris Profi, and all of these guys I can relate to in a lot of different areas, and they also have areas that I don't have as much connection to. So you learn a lot. So the list of people that Zep Pearl and Hall of Fame, just all people that have been around forever, and they have this exhaustive amount of knowledge. It's just amazing to hear stuff that you never did know. So to me, it's the list just goes on. Recently, and one of the ones I watched for this contest was Twanger's Turntable. He's real new to this, but I watched his video entry for this contest. You look behind him on the wall. I think I own probably 90% of the records behind him. I mean, I think we could hang. There's people like that. You just watch a couple videos and you're like, yes, they listen to a lot of the same stuff I do. So there are people like that all over. Bobby Z, people you just can relate to, and you personality wise and presentation wise, and the list just goes on. I mean, I'd hate to name so many. I hate to name so many that I would end up forgetting. But there's a different reason for all the people. Christian Osario, Josh Keach. There's all these guys that are just into all kinds of the same stuff, and it's just great to hear. And of all ages, that's a great thing I like about this. Yeah, I may be one of the old farts around here, but hey, there are a lot of people like me, and there are a lot of people that are younger than me who listen to the same stuff, and that's what's really cool. So that's kind of my thrust there, is just to name some of the ones that I still am inspired to watch, and new ones I'm watching all the time. I run across a new one, and again, with so many subscriptions out there, when I pull up my subscription list, I probably have missed 50 of them just because so many posts and then they go down, and I can only make so many. So I don't get as much time to watch everybody, but I do, some that I highlight quite a bit. So anyway, for this contest, go check it out. There will be a link below. Tell us who some of your favorites are. Get an entry in for this. Let's push Chance over with his Concert Buddy channel up to 500. I think he's pushing 400 or 300, and he's getting closer to 400. So he's got a little ways to go, about 2 weeks to go. But that's it for now. Just wanted to let you know about the contest, let you know I'm entering the contest. Check out a lot of channels. It's great to find so many new people that are just jumping on board and sharing their love of music, that we all can just kindred spirits get together and love. That's all. Just love, learn, see some of these other channels. Go check out Concert Buddy's contest. Subscribe. Let's push him over 500. He's got a great channel, high quality, great soothing voice. Love his presentation. And he's got a wide variety of music that he's into. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Rock on and rock hard.